It's Manscaped Mouth Experience Monday. This episode, Dude blinds JD with Old Granddad 114. Find out how they rated on this episode of The Bourbon Hunters. Have you thought about supporting our podcast? Head on over to our website at www.bourbonhunters.com where you can by picking up one of our Kinsey drams, ordering a shirt, or ordering from our partners over at manscaped.com. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us on our hunt for great bourbon. Reward yourself and sit back, grab a pour, kick up your feet, and enjoy. Welcome to Mouth Experience Monday, brought to you by Manscaped. I'm Dude Pool, and I am joined by
JD Fritchers.
And it's just the two of us tonight.
Again.
But we're going to do a blind anyway, so I've got a blind for us to do. While I do our intro from Manscaped, I'm going to let JD do a little tasty taste and smelly smell and come back to his thoughts after this. He did pretty good last time. He actually...
I've got a good streak.
Two times ago, I should say, because last time you brought the
I brought it last time.
All right. But I have heard that Brett might be providing the Mouth Experience Monday next week, back from his trip to Barcelona.
All
right, guys, it's the best time of year. Football is back. We're talking NFL Sundays, college football Saturdays, and that glorious grind of fantasy football lineups. This is where your inner GM comes alive, setting the perfect fantasy roster, screaming at your TV, and making last-minute waiver moves that either make you a hero or the guy everyone ridicules in the group chat, which is a lot of times me. But listen, while you're over here making sure your fantasy team is dialed in, don't let your personal grooming become the guy that gets left on the bench. Let's be honest, nobody wants to fumble their grooming routine. That's where Manscaped's Performance Package 5.0 Ultra comes in, acting as your all-in-one grooming playbook. From keeping things sharp down below with the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra to taking care of those rogue nose and ear hairs with the Weed Whacker 2.0. This is the lineup that'll keep you looking and feeling like a champ on and off the field. Join the over 11 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get ready for kickoff by heading over to manscaped.com. Use the code Bourbon Hunters for 20% off plus
free shipping.
Trust me, you'll be drafting the real MVP of grooming this season. Now, we talk about all their clippers and things like that, but they also have, body washes, shampoos, beard shampoos, beard balms, beard oils, all those things that you would have to buy on a regular basis. So, treat your beard right, treat your head right.
Treat your honey right.
Whatever. I mean, she'll appreciate the nice smells that come out of your body after you have actually groomed it. So, go to manscaped.com. 20% off. Free shipping. Bourbon Hunters.
Free shipping.
So, what do you get on the nose?
So, on the nose, I'm getting some caramels. I'm getting some nuttiness. I'm getting some vanilla. I've got a little bit of pipe tobacco. And then on the nose, I got a slight scent of candy cane.
On the nose?
Yeah.
Interesting. Candy cane, huh?
There's a little candy cane, like a pepperminty, just very small hint.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's interesting.
I thought it was like a floralness, but it kind of, it's more on the minty side of it. But mint can be a plant. It is a plant.
It can be a plant. You are correct. 100% it can be a plant.
It can identify as whatever it wants to
be. Nowadays it can. All right, let me catch up with you and tell you if I think that you are smoking crack or...
Sorry, I don't get ketchup.
You don't get ketchup?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. I had a buddy who was just traveling through Europe the other day, and I guess he went through Athens and Rome and all that, but he said the big thing that he noticed about Athens is that they're not morning people.
Oh.
I guess dawn is tough on Greece.
I like it.
Shitty dad joke.
Oh, man.
Anyway. Yeah. I think you're right. I get a little bit of spice and orange peel on the nose. I think that's kind of the thing that's a little different than some of the stuff you were saying. But, yeah. I do get, there's a delicate kind of note that is, maybe the fruitiness that you were talking about.
Yeah.
But That's the only thing delicate about it. The rest of it is very, very harsh. Isn't the right word because it's not something you don't enjoy, but it's very strong.
Yep. It's got a nice spice to it.
Yeah, spice. Whether it's rye, I get maybe the peppermint. I could maybe see. I was thinking more along the lines of like a cinnamon.
Sometimes peppermint can come across as a spice, if it's
Yeah,
strong
no,
enough.
right. I mean, mint, has a little bit of a tang to it or whatever you want to call it. But I don't know. I get a little bit of cinnamon more than peppermint, but I can see where the peppermint might be coming in. The finish is pretty nice. It stays with you for a minute.
It rolls through the transition really pleasantly.
Yeah, from front to middle to
Yeah,
back.
once it hits that back, it's just nice and soft and a great sipper. Like, I would have another glass of this.
What would you guess the proof would be on this?
On first sip, I'm in the mid hundreds. On second sip, it kind of fell back a little bit. I'm at like 101.
101. Okay. All right. So do you have any guesses on what you're drinking at all?
Initially, when I tasted it, it had that Wild Turkey. Nope. I was thinking Wild Turkey 101. It could, however, also be something from Jim Beam because it has that nuttiness to it, like Old Granddad, maybe. But that's
Gotcha.
higher proof than I thought.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bonded.
There is a bonded Old Granddad, 100 proof, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in that 101 range and that's where you're thinking. All right. So what we're drinking right now.
I'm going to score this, hang on, a 3-4.
Oh, yeah. Good call. I would say same. Right around that 3-4. I think that's pretty good. So I will say kind of I don't know, maybe a generic hint that may not give you any idea what it is. In 2016, there were rampant rumors that this was going to be discontinued by the distillery that makes it. And then in 2017, it was reported that they rethought it and actually decided to keep making it. So, does that help you with anything?
Were there, yeah, Old Granddad.
Oh, Granddad.
I think there were rumors that they were going to stop the production of that 114.
Yes. Damn. Like, you're weird with your knowledge of, like, weird stuff. It's Old Granddad 114. So, 114 proof, Jim Beam product.
It's so good.
It is. And it's a sub $30 bottle, generally. I don't know if it still is, but when I bought this, it was. I mean...
Is this lot 2 on the bottom? I don't know. No, the joke is that there is only a lot 2. There is no lot 1, but it says lot 2 on it.
Oh.
You can get people with it.
Okay. Yeah, well, I don't know. All I know is I poured it out of an Old Granddad 114 bottle. Now, one thing I love about Old Granddad 114 is that it's got a really thick mouth opening, and it pours really well.
Yes, and big cork.
I love the bottle. I love the bottle. It's unique, but the bottle opening is huge, and I love that. I don't know. There's something about maybe it's because I end up pouring a little too much accidentally because of how big the mouth, the head, the opening or whatever is. But yeah, this is Old Granddad 114. So the real reveal was not very exciting this week because JD just fucking pounced on it. But I guess that's hint,
4 weeks in a row.
My hint was too good. Well, last week doesn't count because you brought it.
Oh, right.
So, anywho,
good choice.
You're still trying to make up for that offer you did over at Jason's house.
That was terrible.
Oh, horrible.
I'm pretty sure he was stunned too.
Well, I think he was just like, okay, maybe this guy doesn't know as much with his palate. Maybe he had COVID that week. Maybe. Who knows?
I'd love to have an excuse.
I mean, I'm giving you some outs, man.
I wanted Brett to have a win.
Mm-hmm.
So he got a win. He was pretty stoked about it.
He was. I was destroying everyone after the first round, but then the points doubled, and I did okay in the second round, but everyone passed me up.
Tyler was doing good too.
Yeah, in the second round,
he had the distillery correct.
Yeah,
Jim Beam.
He got the bonus points on something or I think that was what that was. That put him back in the game. So yeah, he did pretty well. All right, well, pretty decent short episode. We're at the 10-minute mark, almost 9.5 minutes. By the time I'm done begging you to go buy some more Manscaped. So yeah, seriously, guys, if you like these episodes, Go out to manscaped.com, use the code Bourbon Hunters, 20% off, free shipping. Just buy some things, little things here and there. I mean, like I said, they sell a whole bunch of just little body stuff. And with 20% off and free shipping, you're just paying for tax basically. And you know, you're getting a pretty good deal for stuff that you can't generally just find on the shelves. So, and I will say that everything I've used of theirs, I told you I did get that beard trimming kit, right?
Yep.
So it came with the Pro bundle or something like that, and it had like a beard brush. It had a beard comb, scissors. It came with oil, balm, and shampoo and conditioner, leave-in conditioner for your beard. And I'll tell you what, man, all the stuff I've used so far has been outstanding. So
if you had to comb the desert with it, could you comb the desert?
Oh, we ain't found shit, man. But you could comb the desert. But I'll tell you, the products themselves I've really enjoyed so far. You know, the regular Ultra, you know, that you use for the nether regions.
Yep.
Has been awesome. And then the
any nicks?
Not so far.
That's fantastic.
There was a Stevie Nicks, but that was the only one because that's what I usually listen to when I'm trimming myself.
I saw her once with Rod.
Oh yeah, Stewart.
Yep.
Okay, it's making sure.
I was leaving it open for interpretation.
Yeah. Well, I closed that book.
Close the door.
All right, guys. Thanks again. See you later this week. When who knows what we're gonna actually later this week. I think we might be doing our Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah.
So. A little wild turkey celebration, a little wild turkey action. But thanks for joining in. See us next week when we have another Manscaped Mouth Experience Monday.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining us on yet another hunt for bourbon. Please give us a 5-star review anywhere you are listening, but if you don't, leave some constructive criticism in the review so that we can better improve our show. But until then, sit back, grab a pour, kick up your feet, and enjoy some bourbon. The Bourbon Hunters podcast has been craft distilled, produced, recorded, and edited by Dude Pool. For any questions, comments, or recommendations, please reach out to info@bourbonhunters.com